Hello everyone. We from Sleepyhead Group will presenting our discussion about a beautiful classic Japanese RPG analyzing the gameplay, story, and music of Suikoden 2. Before we talking about our discussion, we will introduce our member first. Raffi Pratama, Muhammad from class A, and then Muhammad Zolan Reski from class A, and then Muhammad Tsunami from class A, and then Akmal Zaki from class A, then Latif Ahmad Fadila from class C, and then Jaguar Benefito from class A, Santa Lumrodin from class A, Ahmad Panji Pratama from class C, Muhti Riyadi from class C, and Eduardus Gali Asmoro from class C.
So, this presentation will talk about Suikoden 2, turn-based game with pixel-style visual that developed by Konami and released in Japan 1998. We will discuss the game visuals, gameplay, characterization, until music to help you understand why it's remaining so beloved by fans.
Reintroduction by Muhammad Zolareski again. Suikoden 2 is a role-playing game developed by a published by Konami for the PlayStation. It is a second installment in the main Suikoden series. The game is directed and produced by Yoshitaka Murayama alongside Junko Kawano. Murayama also covered the game story. Suikoden 2 followed the adventures of Ryo and Joey, two members of the youth branch of the Highland Army, the bloodthirsty prince of Highland. Luca Black, or Crestus of Mascars, by having his headsmen disguised as soldiers from the city-states of Jobston, kill the entire youth bridge, falsely accusing Johnson of breaking a peace treaty with Highland. During this incident, Ryo and Joey find themselves trapped on the edge of the cliff above a flowing river. They make a promise to each other that no matter what happens, they will return safely to that spot. After making the promise, they jump together into the river below and are swept apart by the current. The series of events that follow lead them to become a bears of fragments of the true runes power, the origin of the war in Suikoden's lore, the rune of beginning. Ryo carries the protector's power, the bright seal rune, while Jules holds attacker powers, the black sword rune. It is said that the bears of the two powers are destined to battle each other, to reunite and restore the rune of the beginning to its original form. Beside this destined conflict, Ryo must also bear the responsibility of defending the city-states of Jobson, uniting the scattered cities under Jobson banner, and forming alliance to raise Highlands. Gameplay. The game blends expansive world exploration, a recruitment system with over 100 characters to recruit, turn-based air battle, and strategic elements that keep it relevant among the RPG fans even today. One of the most notable features is the branching storyline, heavily influenced by player choice. The main goal is to progress through the core narrative while recruiting the 108 stars of destiny. Unique character found and invite to join along the journey. Success or failure in recruiting directly affect the games. 3 possible endings giving players a real sense of responsibility for the world's fate. Exploring the world's trigger random battles against monsters. Players can loot such as money, rare item, and expensive point add experience point to level up and enhance character. This element provides a solid RPG progression, encouraging players to explore and strengthen their team.
So, Mark main story, it's basically calling us all society kinda obsessed with glorifying hot mess instead of the quiet heroes. Check Edward. Dude, did everything right. Worked hard, stayed loyal, even died protecting his job. But when he need help, cricket. His family got like $500 total. Meanwhile, George, a lying, drinking bank, robbing, train wreck, gets standing ovation every time he fake cries. I will change. They found his comeback, throw him paradise. And when he's executed, boom, truth built in his honor. Twins like, you all love a dumpster fire with a redemption arc. Edward the real MVP, but George, he's the reality star we can look away from. Moral of the story? Don't confuse drama for tendency. Real goodness doesn't need a spotlight.
And then, Suikoden 2 use classic turn-based battle system where turn order is determined by each character's speed stat. Player can bring up to 6 members in a party, allowing highly varied strategy combination. Each character has a unique skill and stat, adding depth to team building. Character with strong magical ability can equip runes, magic power, including elemental attack, healing, buff, or debuff. Runes are found through exploration, shop purchase, or even monster drop loot, and can be equipped at the rune shop. Beyond party battles, the game features one-on-one duels during key story moments. This duel uses simple rock paper scissors mechanic with attack, defense, and wild attack option. Although simple, the system requires players to read opponent pattern based on dialogue, make duel exciting and narrative driven.
Various facilities and support system enrich the game board, including item shop, which include healing items and antidotes. Armor shop includes defensive gear. Rune shop includes buying and equipping runes. Appraisal shop includes identifying mysterious items. Trading post include intercity item trading, adding economic strategy. Blacksmith adding weapon upgrades, and inn, which serve as rest and save points. All gameplay systems are designed to support the story and atmosphere full of emotion and political depth. Every feature, from combat mechanics and economy to recruitment, serve a clear narrative purpose. Players don't just play a game; they experience the story of a young leader forced to make tough decisions in a world full of conflict and betrayal. Suikoden 2 is not just an ordinary RPG. It's a narrative experience that evokes strong emotion and explores heavy themes like war, identity, betrayal, and sacrifice, all wrapped in a complex but, but deeply human story. Built on the world established in the first Suikoden, these sequels offer a more mature, deeper, and emotionally rich story. Story. The story starts with two friends, Rio, which the protagonist, and Joey Atreides, member of the youth brigade of the Highland Academy of Highland. I'm sorry, of the Highland Army. They become pawns in a cruel conspiracy by Highland Prince Luca Blight, who sacrificed them to spark a war between the Highland and the city-states of Johnstone. From here, the story evolves into a grand struggle. Rio, having narrowly escaped death, is forced to lead a resistance against Highland force, while Joey allies himself with the enemy to create peace through absolute power. Though bound by friendship and shared ideals, they diverge in method and destiny. Strength of the story include Moral and emotional conflict. One of Suikoden 2's greatest strengths is the internal conflict between Rio and Joey. They aren't simply good or evil, they represent different perspectives and strategies. Joey chooses power and sacrifice for peace, while Rio stands for the people's struggle and justice. Their relationship forms the emotional core and drive the climax, heavily shaped by player decision. Number two, Luca Blight, the iconic antagonist. Luca Blight is one of the most brutal and terrifying villains in RPG history. His ruthless cruelty and blind hatred paint him almost as an inhuman monster, yet his presence is crucial as a symbol of absolute chaos, emphasizing the importance of unity and hope against tyranny. Number three, themes of nationalism and unity. The story isn't just about battles and politics, but about unity and nationalism. Rio builds a nation and army from formerly opposing faction, rekindling a spirit of unity to face a common enemy. This is where the philosophical meaning of the 108 stars of destiny shines, showing that everyone plays a role in history. Number four, player choices and multiple endings. There are three main endings based on player decision, including whether all characters are recruited. These endings are touching, reflective, and deeply personal, especially if the player maintains the friendship between Rio and Joey until the end.
Now we talk about music. One of the defining features of Suikoden 2 is its soundtrack. Composed by Miki Higashino, the music delivers a deeply emotional, epic, and immersive atmosphere that aligns perfectly with the story development and the game worlds. From the theme, opening theme of a Moonlight Night to tracks like Reminiscence and Gothic Necklord, the music serves not just as a background but as a primary vehicle for conveying emotion in the narrative. Each area and key moment has its unique theme and that enhance the playing experience. Like city music evokes peace and hope. Battle music pumps up adrenaline and tension in every fight. And emotional track accompanying farewells, betrayal, or death create unforgettable impressions that resonate long after playing. The harmonious audio design alongside the story proves Suikoden 2 is a creative work focusing not only on gameplay or narrative, but on a fully immersive atmosphere. Its music acts like a silent narrator speaking through melody. Now we talk about conclusion. Suikoden 2 is a masterpiece in the JRPG world, offering not only complex and enjoyable gameplay, but also a story filled with meaning, emotion, and moral depth. The combination of turn-based combat, strategic recruitment of 108 characters, and sporting features like runes, duels, and base management make the gameplay feel alive and diverse. More than just entertainment, Suikoden 2 presents a powerful narrative about betrayal, friendship, responsibility, and difficult moral choice. The relationship between Rio and Joey introduces profound perspective, showing that in great conflict, there is rarely a single absolute truth. In an iconic antagonists like Lookalike and touching themes of nationalism and unity, Suikoden 2 reflect humanity's struggle to hold on to hope and compassion amidst war and chaos. The game's success stems not only from its solid mechanic, but also its ability to deliver a story that is emotionally and philosophically powerful. It's no surprise that Suikoden 2 is remembered as one of greatest RPGs of all time, leaving a lasting impact on everyone who experienced its adventure.